Welcome to Fit and Flavorful Kitchen, where we jazz up fruits and veggies into pure yum. This here is my assistant, Aunt Cecile, and I'm Fabienne, your certified health coach, here to make healthy eating as tasty as it is nutritious. Growing up, food was love, but it consumed me. Then my son arrived, awakening a new perspective. Parenthood was a challenge, but I sought out health change. Through guidance, I reclaimed myself. Join me, fabulous foodies, for a journey of love and wellness. Get ready to dive into deliciousness together. We're going to start with our Symphony Salad. What we have here is we have our red cabbage, our white cabbage, carrots, and apples, all sliced already. Red cabbage are high in vitamin C, and so now we're just going to mix it all together. And also a key essential vitamin that we all need is vitamin B6 for energy. And now we have our carrots high in beta carotene. We're going to place it all here. And then we're going to move to making our sauce. We're going to add the ingredients into the food processor, and here today I have my aunt helping me. And so the first thing we're going to add is we're going to add 10 dates into the food processor. And then we're going to add a cup of yogurt. This is Greek yogurt. You can use vanilla or non-flavored yogurt, plain yogurt. Then we're going to add sea salt. We have a teaspoon of sea salt, a teaspoon of paprika, and a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Then we have our lemon juice. So there's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then we're going to blend. Okay, we're just gonna add a little more yogurt. All right. All right. So now we're going to grab our yogurt-based dressing and mix it into the salad. So we're going to be spreading the yogurt all over the salad here. Perfect, yes. Okay, so this yogurt-based dressing will satisfy any sweet cravings you may have. It has dates, which is high in fiber. It has yogurt, which is really good for your gut health. It has paprika, sea salt, and lemon. So now we're going to mix the yogurt dressing with the salad. Now, it's a bit thick, but as you mix it all together, it becomes smoother, and the chunks of the dates will coat the cabbage. And so every time you take a bite, you'll get a nice mixture of crunchiness, sweet, and also a little bit of acidic. That's why the lemon was added to the yogurt, to help satisfy and lower the acidic level of the cabbage. Okay, we're gonna keep mixing it. We'll mix it for about 2-3 minutes so that it's well coated. We're gonna finish this out and we'll be right back. All right, now we're getting ready to plate our Symphony Salad. And one of the things I love to use is green as a base. You can use spring mix, but today we have arugula, or you can chop up kale in small bits and then use kale as well. But you want the base to be something a green option, like a green leaf. All right, so now we're spreading our arugula, and now we're going to take our Symphony Salad. And what I usually like to do is with the tongue here, I just like to take a nice big bunch and just place it on top. This is a nice salad to have when you're having a gathering. It can be a brunch item. It also can be a carb option, especially after a workout. where you're feeling like you've just used so much energy and you'd like a little boost with a little bit of just energy, like just feel like you have more energy, this is a good salad option. You'll feel satiated and you'll also feel like you have a lot of energy. The nice thing about apples is the fiber, the sweetness, and the mix with the cabbage just makes it a nice, satisfying combination. Not only for your health, your gut, but also just for your overall being and your energy level. And usually with salads like these, you can have any types of nuts, you can have crushed walnuts, you can add pecans, but today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna add a little bit of granola. And the granola goes very well because of the yogurt, so it'll be a familiar taste for you when you add the granola. And then we just sprinkle it over. Voila, our Symphony salad is ready. And now we'll be back. We're going to get working on our entree. So a few things happened behind the scenes. First, I've had a wardrobe change. And second, we did some cooking. We have our chicken, which is a pesto chicken, glazed pesto chicken. What I'd like to show you is the pesto paste that was made for the chicken. And what we're going to do now is my aunt, my assistant, is going to blend the ingredients. The ingredients that we're going to blend is the parsley. So there's about a quarter cup of parsley. Now we're going to add 2 cloves of garlic. We're going to add a 1/3 cup of fresh grated Parmesan. We have a 1/4 cup of basil leaf. We have a 1/3 cup of cottage cheese. You can use non-fat cottage cheese. It's high in protein and it gives the paste a nice texture. We have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice, which is high in vitamin C. And we have a 1/3 cup of olive oil. All right, and now we're going to blend the mix. So with this mix, that's what helps give the glazed chicken its flavor. And once we spread the paste on the chicken, we add Campari, sliced Campari tomatoes. Okay, so we'll be right back. We're going to blend this off camera. Now that we have our pesto paste, next would be for us to take our chicken and marinate the front and back of the chicken with the pesto paste. But we took the liberty to go ahead and prep the chicken already, and just want to show you what it would look like. So after you place the pesto paste on the chicken, you want to heat up a skillet at medium heat with some olive oil and just toss and turn the chicken on each side. Cook for about 3 to 4 minutes each side, and then after you're going to cut up Campari tomatoes. I use Campari tomatoes. You can use any other tomato you like. And you cut it, and then what we did is we removed the chicken from the skillet and placed it on a baking sheet. You can use aluminum foil or parchment paper, or you just put it on the sheet bare, and we put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, and it cooked at 425 degrees. Okay, so this is again our end product. Now we're going to move over to our mashed turnip eclat. And what we have here is we've already boiled the turnips. Okay, so my assistant here is going to help us. She's going to mash the turnips. While she's mashing the turnips, I would like to talk to you a little bit about why I chose to do mashed turnips versus mashed potatoes. The reason why is turnips are really good for digestion. There's nothing unhealthy about potatoes, but turnips are less starchy, and they're high in vitamin C, which helps boost immunity. And they're also low in carbs and low in calories. So for people who are looking for options that are low carb, low calorie, turnips is your best bet. So you can still have that mash option for your entree. However, you can use turnips or you can even use parsnips. All right, so now that the turnips are mashed, we're gonna use our ingredients to make it taste like mashed potatoes, but this is mashed puree éclat. All right, first things first, we're gonna add our plant-based butter. And that's about a teaspoon. In the package, it shows you the measurements, okay? Next, we're using 2 tablespoons of yum yum sauce. Tuaka, pamiti. Okay, tuaka. Okay. Next, we're using rosemary. We're gonna sprinkle some fresh, dried rosemary, or you can use fresh too, okay? And then we have here salt and pepper. I like to use sea salt just because I think it just gives it a different taste. And it's a little, this is like a little bit coarse sea salt. And we're gonna add our garlic and parsley blend. Okay, and then now we're just going to mix it all together. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about this recipe. This recipe is inspired by our family who loves to use turnips. Turnips are used in soups. And so one of the things we love to make is mashed potatoes, mashed turnips, and mashed beets. So we use some of these root vegetables to mash it to make it more flavorful and also more interesting, especially when we're gathering around family or having dinners. And so it just is an added twist to it. So having the mashed turnips gives you that satisfying feeling that you've completed the meal with something starchy, but not as starchy for the body. So you don't have to worry about storing too much or having too much calories. You can still enjoy your meal. And the reason why I use plant-based butter is because the plant-based butter has a taste that blends better with the turnip. And what we try to do, of course, is use as much veg-based or fruit-based ingredients in our products. Okay, all right, now we're ready to plate our meal, and we already have our chicken. Now, off camera, we had already sauteed our asparagus, and what we've done here is basically cut up the asparagus, added olive oil, sprinkled a little bit fresh lemon juice, added sea salt, and a little bit of garlic powder, and we sauteed our asparagus. So now we're just going to place our asparagus here on the side. And then take our mashed turnip puree, or éclat is what we love to call it, and place it here on the side. We love to dress up and make everything look appetizing. So what we have here is we have fresh cut curly parsley that we place around, and that can be mixed into the turnip puree as well. Now, for all those looking for an option, a meal option, this is great for your dinner, especially anyone who's trying to find ideas for meal prepping. This is a great one. You can prep and have this for lunch or dinner. And it is low in calorie, high in fiber, quite tasty and nutritious. That's our entree. We'll be back to finish the show up with our dessert. Now we have our dessert. This is our pound cake made out of oat flour, almond flour, protein powder with coconut oil and vanilla extract, egg whites, and oat milk. What we're gonna do is now we're going to decorate this as a birthday cake. So the first things first is we have our sauce, which is a berry sauce made with strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. I've added a little bit of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of lemon, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and a little bit of coconut oil. So what I'll do here is I like to just circle the cake a little bit with our sauce. And then next, for icing, we're going to use whipped cream. You can use Cool Whip, or there's a few other toppings. And now my assistant is going to add some fresh blueberries and strawberries for decoration. Blackberries. And we have rose petals, edible actually, rose petals chamomile that we're going to sprinkle all over the cake. So this cake is actually tasty, healthy, high fiber, sweet, but not too sweet. And here we sprinkle all around. And now we have our cake. Now this can be a cake for celebration, for like a birthday. Today happens to be my birthday, and you know what? This is going to be my birthday cake, and I'm going to eat and enjoy my fruity pound cake. All right, today we've made Symphony Salad. We've made our entree. We have mashed pureed turnip eclat. We have our pesto glazed chicken with sauteed asparagus, and of course our fruity birthday cake. Thank you for joining. We'd love to continue sharing tips and delicious recipes with you. Follow us at coachfabs.com. We also have our meal prep, which is Fab's Food. We offer breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. We ship our meals throughout the United States. Let's continue to share love and wellness together.